Hey folks, John here with another stock options trading recap. For this video, we're not only going to go over this week, but we're going to look at the whole month of June and see how I did. Let's rock and roll. Okay, welcome back. Now before we get into the trades, if you're interested, I have a totally free Discord chat group, and if you'd like to join, just go to the description and you'll find the link below. Also, if you're digging these videos, digging the transparency of my trades, I'd really appreciate a like and subscribe. It really means a lot. Okay, let's get into it. All right, folks, let's get rolling. Okay, so first I want to talk to you about how I did this month, and then we can talk about how my trades went this week. Now, side note on this week was pretty lame, okay? This is one of my lowest weeks in a while. And the reason there is that I was being a little cautious, and I also did something abnormal that made it much lower than normal, okay? And we can talk about that in 1 minute. All right, so let's get into this month. So I made this fancy table here, okay? Very fancy formula. And if you'd like to purchase, it's only $9.99. Just check out the link in the description. I'm kidding. This is just a sum formula here, okay, folks? Not too complicated. So each one of these rows is going to be the income I pulled in for each week. And this would be the date ending for that week, okay? So the 5th, 12th, 19th, etc. Okay, this one I've got in red, and I wrote I'm not counting, and that's because I'm not counting. I'm not going to count that because that's the week ending on the 5th of June, yes, but the trades were mostly placed in May, okay, on that Friday before. So if you add up these here, that adds up to 3,217. Now this month could have been a lot better, a little bigger, but still, I mean, that's pretty good, okay? I'm gonna take that as a big win for the month. I'm gonna take that money, put it in my pocket, and move forward. Call it a month. So again, I'm really happy with that. So yeah, this month, pretty good. Could have been better, could have been worse, but I'll take it. Now, this week, pretty lame. Now, I know y'all have been waiting to hear why this week was so lame. Well, let me tell you. So I did a couple things that are out of the norm. Number one, I bought an option. What? Yeah, I bought an option, okay? I bought a put on the SPY. And the other thing is I was being pretty cautious going into this week. I keep worrying that the market's going to gap down over the weekend, which happens sometimes, and I'd love to avoid that. So I'm trying to be a little more cautious. You know, you can always manage these positions with this strategy, but I just would love to avoid having to do it because it holds up your buying power, okay? Now let's go over this put. So here's the SPY. So this is recently in the SPY, okay? This is a daily chart. It's come down and tapped the 200 simple moving average. Kind of a lame bounce off of it, and then last Friday it closed below it, okay, which is pretty bearish to me. So then come Monday, I just got something into me. It's very abnormal. I was like, you know what, this is the day I'm gonna try and buy an option, okay? And I figured that there's a good chance this week the market's gonna go down. So it opened up here and it was kind of down here, as you can see with that wick. And in there I said, let's do it or don't. And I decided to buy the 285 strike put option in the SPY. It was a little further away than I liked, but you know, I didn't want to pay too much. I didn't want to pay like $500+ for a put that was closer to the money. Especially since I don't buy options often, I was like, yeah, let's not go crazy here. So I bought the 285 strike. It cost me about $383. Which is still more than I wanted to pay because I'm used to collecting money, okay? I collect the money. But I bought the put, and you know, my thought process was, look, last week I rolled over a couple positions and I collected $400. So if I pay $383, I'm not really losing any money, okay? I'll just kind of count that money as funding this. So anyways, you can see the market did not listen to me at all, okay? And just went up the whole week, a nice bullish week, sold off on Thursday. It's a long weekend, so I mean, that sell-off makes sense. So we'll see what happens. I have until the 20th of July right in here, okay? So if it did decide to start coming back this way, even if it doesn't get below my strike, which I think is very unlikely now unless it's pretty crashy, there's still a chance I can make money, because if it starts getting near it, the prices for that contract could definitely increase enough to where it's worth more than what I paid. and I can potentially still sell it for a profit. But I don't have my hopes up. The one thing that is decent about buying options, if you're going to do it, number one, you have to be directionally right, okay? But number two, if you buy it, you know what your max loss is right away. I know that I can't lose any more than what I paid for it. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, that's the SPY option I bought this week. Now let's talk about the other trades I made this week, including rolls. So let's go back over here. I know this looks pretty scary, but I will explain it step by step. So this table here, okay, this is the rolls from last week. This is the $400 I mentioned that I was kind of counting in my head against the SPY put. So yeah, that was 402 from rolling my trades from last week. I also closed one of those trades I rolled, Starbucks. I closed this one out for 4 cents, so that's why it's minus 20. That was taken back. Twitter, I rolled again. Twitter was playing with me again, okay? I had the 31 strike, and it kept going in and out around 31. So I rolled that for 3 cents, 11 contracts, so collected 33 bucks. And I rolled it down to the 30 strike, so pretty cool. Let me show you that real quick. Twitter. Let's zoom in here for you folks. Wow, that's really zoomed in, eh? Zoom in more. Ah! Okay, so I started with the 31.5 strike. Okay, you can see it obviously went through that. And then I rolled down to the 31 here. And then you can see, look how it was playing with me. And you can see it closed right below it. So before the end of the day, I rolled it down all the way down to the 30. And I, again, collected money. So yeah, Twitter was pretty cool example to see how rolling works, okay? I started with the 31.5 strike, and it went through that. I had basically, if I would have closed the position that past Friday, the one before last, I would have had to take a loss, so I rolled the position down a strike to the 31 strike, okay? And I collected money. I forget how much I collected, but it was a decent amount. And then this week, look here, it was playing around with me, just playing around right here. And then on Friday, closed right below 31. So right before the close, I rolled it down to the 30 strike. So I rolled it down a whole dollar down to the 30, and I collected money. It wasn't a lot this week. And if I would have timed it better, I could have collected a little more than 3 cents. I could have collected like maybe up to 9-10 cents, but you know what? I don't really care. So I basically, again, flipped it for 3 cents and collected 33 bucks to do that. So now you can see that my odds are even better to get out of this. And if it wants to roll over more, I'll just do it until I can get out of the darn thing. So yeah, that's Twitter. The other one I want to show you is Chewy. So I sold the 43.5 strike on Chewy. I believe I did it on Tuesday. And I sold it for 45 cents, bought it back for 15 cents the next day. It's super quick, super awesome. So it was over 60%, so I just took it off and got 240 bucks. So let's check out Chewy. All right, let me zoom in real quick. Meow. Let's go even more. Okay. So, yeah. Had the 43.5 strike. You can see it did come down, but popped up off this. This is the 50 moving average. Look how nice these moving averages work sometimes. They're just beautiful support and resistance. So, again, it got far away from my strike. And let's see, this is Thursday, this is Wednesday. So Tuesday I put this on, okay? And then had this big bullish day. So that's why I was able to get out of it so quick. And get over 60%. So Chewy was a killer easy trade, 240 bucks really quick. If I hadn't bought that darn SPY put, you know, my profit would have been a lot better looking this week. But what are you gonna do? All right, folks, thank you so much for hanging out till the end of this video with me. If you're liking this content and these trade recaps, I would love a like and subscribe. Also, if you're interested in seeing any of my other trade recaps, in just a few seconds, I'll have a couple of those over here. All right, folks, I'll talk to you soon.